Hello and welcome everyone. This is Jamie Cards and today we're going to look at some cards that are going up and some cards that are going down. Knight Assailant DR2, 129% increase is now $16. Le Montreal Aero Magma Neos, $122, now at 93% increase. Relinquish SRL EN 29, 25% increase. Yariko Sphinx Ultimate Rare from TLM is 22.93 increase. Lacrima the Crimson Tears has an increase of 20% for the secret rare. Fiendsmeet Requiem also an increase of 19%. Sergia Skuldred Dragon MP18 the secret rare an increase of almost 19%. Not that bad. Fossil Dig from Rarity Collection 1 Quarter Sensory Rare increase from 14%. And then we have Messenger of Peace Emerald Super Rare, increase of almost 14%. Blackluster Soldier SYE Ultra Rare, almost 13%. And then we have Arcanite Magician DL14 Rare, an increase of 13%. Dominus Purge from Info Secret Rare has increased 11%, is now almost $50. And we're going to do a couple more cards and then we're going to go to the ones that are going down. Xex Saber Guard Strike increased 11%. Star Eater increased 10%, is now almost $16. The last card we're going to look for today is Castra Fenrir, increased almost 11%, is now $10. And for a couple cards that are going down, we have Guiding Quem the Virtuous going down 25% for the Prismatic Secret Rare from MP24 is now $9. Dark Magician BP007 Secret Rare minus 19% is now $22. Phantasm of the Monarch is going down 20% and is now $5. Gravity Behemoth went down 16% and is now $15. Blast Magician went down 15% almost and is now $46 for the ultimate rare. Claw Reacher common card went down 15% almost, and is now $6. Destructive Daruma Karma Cannon is now $5 with a decrease of 13%. Black Skull Dragon RP01 Rare minus 12% and is now $14. And the last card we're going to check for this section is Dark Bribe BPW2 Super Rare, decreased 12.2%, so is now $6.64. So that was it for this little section of Yu-Gi-Oh prices. Okay, now these are the cards that I would pick up myself if I want to just buy some cards and have some fun. I just pick up a couple cards, and cards like Totally Awesome, that is really awesome. Secret Rare from Quarter Century Bonanza, I would probably get a few of that. We can see there's an increase a little bit and it's going up. Right now you can find some for $1, and then after that it's $2, and after that it's almost $4. And there's other option with more shipping, so it's a little bit more expensive if you take the $5 shipping. I was also considering this one, Totally Awesome Platinum Secret Rare from Quarter Century Bonanza. And this one has been going up slowly for a little bit. It's like $2 to $3, but as soon as these go, it's now $15. And the other ones charge $20 shipping right down here. So I guess this is not a bad pick. It could go up to $15 really easily. The next card I really like is Divin the Golden Shadow Dragon Dracloxian. And this one been tanking really hard. So that's why this one is good to buy right now, because it's at the lowest. So you want to invest. This one you can find for $1, $2. But after that is going back to $5 and even $10 plus $19 shipping. So this is not a bad pick to pick up right now. Another little card that is pretty cool is Relinquish Anima from Quarter Century Secret Rare 25th Anniversary Duel and Theme Mirrors. That one's been going up slowly, but it's a steady climb. It's now $4, used to be $3. But you can see it's already going up in price. $6, $8, $8, $12, $15. So if you can find an anima quarter century secret rare for cheap, get it. All right, Link Spider, another quarter century rare. I think this one is pretty generic, like normal monster support, and can be pretty good in maybe some decks in the future. It's just a card that I really like in general. It's been going down a little bit, but it's been going up also, but now it's going down a little bit. So this one is going down 14% right now, but still like $3.50, $4, but after that it goes to $8. So if you pick up those cards when they are $4, they'll probably be worth $8 pretty soon. All right, another card that I really like, Firewall Dragon Dark Fluid Neo Tempest Terahertz 25th anniversary prismatic secret rare. This one's been going down. If you look at the graph, it's probably at the lowest, so it's a good point to buy. But the thing is, it's so cheap right now that people have been buying it a lot. Now you can see $5, $9, $20, $39, $49. So if you can get your hand on this little card right here, get it right now because it's really going up. All right, another card, Dino Mundo, Tina Mundo, 25th anniversary ultra rare. This one's been going up and down, up and down, up and down, but now it's a little bit up. Used to be 22 cents, now it's like 29 cents. But as you can see here, when you try to buy one, the first one is 21 cents, and after that, it goes to $2. And you have another page. And on the last page, there's $20 shipping. So you gotta be careful with those ones. But it's basically a lot of shipping here, like $7. So this one can probably go to $4 or $5 easily. If there's a ritual monster deck that does well, this card is gonna go up in price. And yeah, Bammit Shark quarter century rare. I just think this card, it used to be pretty good back then. You know, you can just put Totally Awesome on the field with that. I mean, this one used to be $2, but now it's at its lowest, so it's a good time to invest. You can find some at like $2, $3, but after those are gone, well, it's gonna be $7 to $8. So it's definitely not a bad card to pick up right now. Can definitely see this being $8 in the near future. Spirit Teratop quarter century rare. I think this card has been going up because it's been played in a couple decks. Honestly, this was $3 and then it went $2 and now it's back to $4. And there was 100 sells in like a couple days. So it's definitely a card that is going up. As you can see, there's not a lot in the market. So if you want to get your play set right now, that's a good time to do it. And then also if you grab like Teratop, grab a Takentumberg. I don't know how to say that. This one has been going up really slowly, but is now $6 or more. So yeah, if this one's going up, the other one is $2. All right. And that was it for this section of the Market Watch. Now we have another section coming up. So, you want to play a budget deck, huh? Well, we have a few options here, starting with Blue Eyes. This is almost like only structure deck stuff. This person got 3rd or 4th place in Albuquerque in March 2025, and it was 100 players. And yeah, it seems pretty decent. This costs around $50. Really easy to make. There's not too many HUD stuff in this. If you already have the staple, it's even cheaper. You just buy a 3 structure deck and you can probably make this list. So try it out. All the lists I'll be showing today are somewhat competitive and I've been topping some events. The next one is Marincess, got a top 8 in Palmerston North in March 2025. It was original of 60 players. So yeah, this deck is probably even cheaper than Blue Eyes. If you remove Molcharmy, this deck is like probably $30 to $40. It's a very good budget deck. It's a very good competitive deck. It can do a lot of stuff. The extra deck is really cheap, like super cheap. Like I think the most expensive card in there is probably the Marin says Blue Slug, like $3 each, or maybe Zlantlantis. I don't know how to say that, but that guy is probably $5. If you remove Molcharmy, this deck is almost free. Not free, but really cheap. So give it a try. So the next deck on this list is Crystron. Sorry, got a top 8 in Ascension in April 2025. It was original of 40 players, so it was a pretty small event. But this deck is pretty cheap considering what it can do right now with the new cards. So yeah, if you're looking for something a little bit more different, a little bit more rogue, that you can catch your opponent by surprise, you can definitely play this. And it's not like it's the most expensive deck. Like, I don't know what card make this deck really expensive. You can probably find a lot of cheap cards in this. Like, yeah. This one is a pretty good one, and I think it's gonna just top more and more. And I don't think it's super expensive. I think it's like a mid-intermediate price point for a deck. Maybe give it a try or check it out, or maybe just see if it's for you. The next deck is a real banger. It's Pure Fire King. So you don't put any snake eyes in it, and you can still top original, apparently. This person got top 8 in Mendoza with 63 players playing. So I guess it's not bad. And I think, I don't know if it's really worth $139. But you can probably buy this deck off someone, at least the core, for cheaper than that. And then if you have the staple like Valor, Ash Blossom, and like Impermanence, one cross out. And yeah, if you have all the staples, then you can probably make this list pretty easily. Like almost everything in this list got reprinted, so maybe the price are a little bit up. I don't see this being $139 once you buy every card separately. You can probably get this for pretty cheap. And yeah, this is a very good deck. It's been good for years, and now he's just back to his full glory. And you can still play this deck and be competitive. And you know, it's gonna be a little bit harder without the snake eye stuff, but I think you can still do it, and there's definitely a way to do it. So yeah, if you like the Market Watch and you want more Market Watch, make sure to like and subscribe, and maybe I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.